Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday, September 3, Open Gate Show analyzation of tomorrow's race card on September 4th. 11 races. I must remind you that you need to rehydrate with Jamaica's pure Pride bottled water, pure water. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, and sanitize your hands. The Open Gate Show regret to announce the passing of a former trainer, a man who had a lot of sense of humor, a man who from the onset was special. He was a top shooter for Jamaica as well as a top shooter in the habit of bird shooting. His name is Frank Chutziaga. He passed away a few days ago in Florida. Frank Chut was 84 years old. The best horse he trained in Jamaica was a horse by the name of Fearless Princess, of which he owned. He was here in Jamaica 2 years ago, and as usual, all who were situated around him where he's at, they had a lot of laughs. The Open Gate Show sends condolences to his friends and family. Another stalwart, especially for the Open Gate Show, from the onset, Fana. I don't know his name otherwise. I just know it as Fana. A very strong supporter of Winston Fana Griffiths, as well as Philip Fiani. Fana, Peter, Sir P, Fortis, Mami Bay, and a few others have helped the Open Gate Show in its initial stage to bring it to where it's at. And at this point in time, I applaud all. There's a new star in the racing fraternity. Well, this is worldwide, a horse by the name of Starman from England. Very good sprinter, and a lot of people are saying that he could be the best sprinter ever. He spread eagle the field at Haydock. Well, actually, he's supposed to be running at Haydock tomorrow. And his young trainer, Eddie Walker, has high hopes and praises, as well as the handicappers and the horse racing journalists. Let's hope that Starman lives up to the expectations that is expected. I must remind punters that the final time for certain races, you have to remember that when the track was recently resurfaced, the times were good. It is petted out. Also, normally after a heavy rainfall, the next race meet, well, that is if it's close to when the rains, well, when the track has a lot of moisture, it will be fast. You must know that all over the world, after the first two races are run, the track condition is assessed by jockeys and trainers. It can be fast, it can be holding, it can be dead. When they say it's dead, there's no moisture in the track. So you have to know the difference. I can tell you, the racetrack has some moisture, better than before, so you can expect faster run races. The Trainers' Championship is very interesting because the quest of the Da Costa family for Jason Da Costa to win the 2021 Trainers title is really taking some serious effect, and he's fueled with horses as well as those that he has entered to achieve that status. Currently, he's third with 29 million, approximately 4 million behind second place Jerry Sabrati, and just under $5 million behind the leading trainer, Anthony Bobby Nunes. Gary Sobrati is approximately 800,000 behind the reigning champion, Anthony Nunes. Very interesting. But what is more interesting? Trainer Jason Acosta, who started in March, started 191 horses and has won 38 races. Gary Sobrati, from January 1st, started 253 horses and won 40 races. Anthony Nunes, he started 273 horses and won 40 races as well. Very interesting. The Open Gate Show wishes these top three trainers all the best in their quest for the 2021 title. Okay, 11 races, and post time is 10:30 a.m. It starts with 13 horses. They go 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters. It's for 5 years and up. It's an optional claiming race, 150 to 180,000. That's the claiming tag. And native bred 6 years and up, who have never won 2 races, as well as native bred 5 years and up, who still remains a maiden. Number 1, Movie Star, last 4 starts, can be forgiven as he is looking his old self since the last race on the 2nd of June. Number 3, Synchronized, ran okay at this distance on the 5th of July at 27-1 with apprentice Roman Napari, finishing 4th by 4 lengths to top eagle Twilight Storm, who is here, and Bigman Union. Synchronized ran wide then, and if you kept a straighter course, you would have finished much closer. The Cardenas gets the call now, so you can expect a good display for new connections who just claimed this horse on the 14th of August. Number 4, Stanroy, 10-year-old who ain't himself since May, could get into the exotic spot in the lower order though. Number 4, Rising Bob, should be sitting now, but hasn't run well without the figure 8, which is off for tomorrow. That may not matter, as he has the beating of these if physically okay. Well, it's only once that he ran it in the figure 8, and it wasn't all that bad. Number 6, Golden Emperor, very unpredictable sort. Number 7, Jamaican Storm, interesting jockey change from, well, since July. This horse had Andre Powell, Samantha Fletcher, Ramon Napari, and now he gets Anthony Thomas. Well, let's see. Last time this horse ran was the 25th of August. 5.5 furlongs and finished 4th, 6 lengths behind April Spirit, the next big thing, Powerful Red. I don't see the difference of what this jockey will do, but that is just my opinion. Number 8, to the Train, came back to the unsaddled enclosure very uncomfortable the last time, but looking okay since the race when I saw this one going and coming from the pool. Number 11, Twilight Storm, should have a serious say for, well, a winning chance, that is. Number 12, Powerful Red, recent form ain't too bad, but I'm inclined to think that she can't maintain that form to win. Number 13, Pindus Valley, could factor somewhere in your low exotics. I'm selecting number 3, Synchronized, from number 11, Twilight Storm. Number 5, Rising Bob, could be dangerous. Number 1, Movie Star. Number 4, Stanroy. Race 2 of 11 races. It's for native bred 2-year-olds. It's a maiden special weight race. They go on the turn for the first time this season. 5 furlongs round, 7 horses were declared. Title chasing trainer Jason Acosta has 5 entries. Very interesting. The family, the Acosta family, they're very serious and intent of trying to win the 2021 trainers title. Anyway, their first entry, number 1, Mr. Incredible, hasn't much to go by for a chance to win, but could get into the minor exotics. Very minor one, I should say. Number 2, Silent Mission. Well, well, before I get to Silent Mission, it's very good to see veteran jockey Charlton Riley back into the Costa family stables. Charlton Riley had done a lot for the late trainer Wayne Costa in his early days, and it's really nice to see that the family accept him back to ride a few horses. Number 2, Silent Mission, the other Costa entrant, has been taken to task at exercise since that August 3rd debut, where he finished 5th, 7th and 3/4 length, and was very well supported. The race was won by Princess Shooting Star. Rapunzel came 2nd, Phoenix Rising 3rd. Silent Mission will get blinkers and Lasix, as well as a tongue tie. Number 2, Desi, was behind stablemate number 2, Silent Mission. And even though that one, well, even though Silent Mission broke slowly out the gate and ended up before Desi, or is it Desi? Whatever, only half a length. Desi lost in that head bob. Came back to be a late on start on the 28th of August, but has looked very fluent at exercise since, and will be getting another here, will be getting first time Lasix. Very good chance, I'm to think. Number 4, 21 Kitties gets blinkers, tongue tie, and first time Lasix after that 10th place finished on debut in that race that Princess Shooting Star won with. Number 5, Take a Punt, another with first time Lasix. This one is from the Costa Camp. Number 7, Fly Messenger Fly, makes the last of Jason DaCosta's 5-pronged entry for earnings needed for the quest of having the 2021 title, to reward them with comfort for the catastrophe, the tragedy, and the unfortunate loss of the great Wayne DaCosta, as well as Wayne McCulloch, Elizabeth's only surviving brother. Fly Messenger Fly has Lasix on. We'll see what happens. Number 3 for Mado, Desi or Desi, to get the better of stablemate number 2, Silent Vision. Number 5, another DaCosta entrant, Take a Punt. Number 7, Fly Messenger Fly. I'm expecting DaCosta to finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and possibly 5th too. 3rd race, 4 trips and up, a claiming tag 600 to 750,000. 9 horses were declared. They go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 1, Lord Ashton. Last start at this distance was good, but against weaker in Key Witness and El Gringo. Lord Ashton loves the straight, and recently ran well around the turn, and could come on for a minor placing on the board. Number 2, Lightning McQueen, seeking a hat-trick of wins, but has July 28 Conqueror. Number 3, Innovator, who was 24 lengths 11th when they renewed rivalry on August 3rd. Lightning McQueen won that race. Something could have gone amiss with Innovator. Well, they're back and they're drawn beside each other. That's number 3, Innovator. One recently, but no, last time was awfully ran awfully, I should say, behind Light McQueen, as I said, finished 11, 25 lengths behind. It bettered Lightning McQueen when it was better off with the handicaps on the 26th of June, and the renewed rivalry. It's changed stable since, and it's interesting to see what will happen, what Ryan Darby will do. I'm expecting a good run from Innovator. Number 4, Armageddon has to be at his near best to have a top 3 chance here. Number 5, Colbert has been showing early speed since claim, but falters rapidly after the first 3 furlongs. Number 7, Casual Affair, could be a factor somewhere. Number 9, Another Commander, was far from comfortable entering the stretch in his last race on the 17th of July, going 5.5 furlongs against Lightning McQueen as a soup and Mr. Ambassador. After looking at this race, I think number 2, Lightning McQueen, will achieve the hat-trick of wins. Number 3, Innovator for second. Number 7, Casual Affair. Number 1, Lord Ashton. Number 5, Colin Blair, possibly for a very low exotic spot. 4th race is for 5 and up. It's a restricted allowance race for horses who have never won 2 races. 8, declared 1,100 meters, the distance, or 5.5 furlongs. Number 1, It's All High, should take care of these if focused to do so. Number 2, Matriarch, a likely contender for the minor placing. Number 3, Black Royalty, unusually busy on the exercise track. Number 4, Top Gear, returns from a short hiatus with good form. Surely, as I say, if that poor display and last can be corrected. Number 7, Friday, has to be considered against these. My selection in order: number 1, It's All High. Number 2, Matriarch. Number 7, Friday. Number 3, Black Royalty. Race 5. 5 furlongs straight over 1,000 meters straight. 9 were declared. The 4 Trills and Up, optional claimant race, 350,000, as well as native bred 6 years and up, who've never won 4 races in their lifetime. Number 1, Dance All Night, unreliable thought, but very light, which could get him a minor share, even though he's drawn from this unfavorable post. Number 2, Big Paul, last 2 best displays were out the straight course and distance as well, and that was in May and June respectively. Not really done anything subsequently in 4 starts, and Big Paul has something to find. Ron Darby claimed this horse on the 3rd of August, ran this horse on the 25th of August, up in the claiming tag, and he's back down to where Darby claimed this one, and he has called for a go-to rider, Paul Francis. Interesting. The 3, St. Michael, looks poised to fight this race out for the win. Number 4, Blue Attitude, title chasing Gary Sobrati, claimed this horse. No, sorry, I shouldn't say claimed this horse. This horse was moved to his stable. And Gary Sobrati is doing all it takes to try to maintain his chances of winning the 2021 Trainers title. Blue Attitude is very, very consistent out the straights. Well, that's the only race that she ran in, but has done well. Number 5, Papa Albert, interesting. Stephen Todd reclaimed this one and gives Jamar Jackson the control of the reins tomorrow. Number 7, Highly Blessed, and Iffy horse. Well, that's in my opinion. As I'm concerned, why such a drop in for a claim? Maybe they just want to win. We will see. Number 9, The Danger, little starter for the last 2 intended start. That doesn't augur as well in my books, regardless. Anthony Thomas gets the call. Well drawn though, and you know he's consistent, has won the last 3 races. So, but I'm selecting number 3, St. Michael, from number 4, Blue Attitude. Number 6, Smoky 2 Paz. Number 9, The Danger. Number 1, Dance All Night, who is very light and could get a minor place in your exotic. 6th race, Native Bred Trails. It's a maiden condition race, section 1. And that's the condition. 11 will be started, well, should be starting. They were going 9 furlongs, 900 meters straight, or 4.5 furlongs. So whoever wins will hold the track record. Very interesting introduction by Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited. They have been making a lot of new adjustments, and we'll see how it goes. Number 1, Carol's Choice, 3rd career start within a month, could play a significant part in the top 4. Number 2, Heart of a Lion, failed in the vacuum-like track, conditions on the 21st of August when first time racing was applied. Got lots of attention, ended up 9 to 5 and finished at 7th by 16 and 3/4 lengths. Should rebound and get better. Might even spread eagle this field. Number 3, Bridal Blush, has been unlucky on the 2 occasions when connections had this one fully focused. Back again, nicely handicapped. Let's see. Number 4, Stick It On. If improved, will get a high placing on the board. Number 5, Unwritten Law, has the potential to run a very good race and get into the top 3. Number 8, Diamond Star. Well, what can I say? But should have a chance in the lower order. Number 9, Don't Play With Magic. Another Gary Sobriety recruitee. I'm expecting an improved effort run this time with the visor back on. Number 11, Teenage Account. The best displays were over this distance and route, well drawn on the outside. Number 9, Don't Play With Magic. Number 11, Teenage Account. Number 2, Heart of a Lion, top 3. Number 5, Unwritten Law, very interesting horse. Number 1, called Stripe, to keep improving and keep that good form intact. Race 7 goes a mile or 1,600 meters for native-bred foals and up, who've never won 2 races, as well as imported foals and up, who are still a maiden. 8 declared. Number 1, Sweet Radisha. I'm expecting a minor placing. Number 5, Daytona Bell, has a say in the top 4. Number 6, Dorothy Busher. Minor placing is expected. Number 7, Zabatoni, capable of handling these, coming off a brief respite, very light and looking okay in condition. Number 8, Sniper Man, much raced and stretching out this time with Shane Ellis. Well, anyway, number 7, Zabatoni, from number 8, Sniper Man. Number 5, Daytona Bell, should run a good race. I'm expecting that. Number 6, Dorothy Butcher. Number 1, Sweet Anisha, for the minor places. We're at race 8, 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs. It's for native-bred trios who've never won 2 races, and imported children up who are still a maiden. Another small field, but this is not all small. 9 horses. Anyway, interesting race. Number 1, Fake, ran well with first-time tongue tie on the 21st of August, over a mile, and was the leader and stayed on to be 3rd, 3/4 lengths behind Rowan Cabert, and let him fly. Drifted out somewhat in the approaching the last furlong, and would have won if this one was kept a straight course. That run could be corrected. If so, then Fake is definitely the horse to beat, regardless of the Da Costa having so many horses here. Number 2, It's a Boy, first of Jason Da Costa's quartet of starters. Number 4, Rising Saint, got 33 to 1 in a race he should have done better in. That was on the 25th of August, going a mile. This one ran 1 pace, tender handlings after breaking slow, 6 by 12 and 3/4 lengths. Could be focused now and do better than what he did against La Baker, 3 times lucky, and Ian's Links. Those 3 are still here. Number 5, I Links, ran well on the 25th of August, finishing 3rd, 4 lengths behind La Baker and 3 times lucky. Gets first time tongue tie on, and I'm expecting a better display. And if that display is better, then I Links could be the one fighting this out with whoever. Maybe stable companion number 8, 3 times lucky, who was in front of him. 3 times lucky came off a respite, and the last 2 starts were very encouraging indeed. I'm expecting a good one from this one, but I'm expecting Iron Islands to be in front of 3 times Lucky tomorrow. She's very fit and definitely has improved. Really well supported race to give Jason Acosta some needed cash momentum. Number 9, turn on the lights. Could close for a minor share. Number 1 though, Fake from number 5, Iron Eye Links. Number 8, 3 times Lucky. Number 4, Rising Sun. Number 2, It's a Boy. The feature race 9, named in honor of Winston Fanner Griffiths, OD. This race is for native Chills. It's a Grady State race. Going another new introduction in distance, 9.5 furlongs, 1900 meters. 9 were declared. Well, who's number 9? Santorini. For those, well, I know a lot of rate players will be putting Santorini number 9 there. Anyway, Winston Griffiths has been a stalwart for horse racing in Jamaica, inducted into the Hall of Fame in the Guinness Book of World Records. He and the great Philip Fiali, Winston Griffiths, George Osang, Emilio Rodriguez have done a tremendous lot for horse racing in Jamaica, and I think that they should have the diplomacy status of getting a trainer's license if they're still interested. I know they were, but somehow it went awry. I hope the positive be, if these reinsmen are still interested, should grant them. I'm sure to bring more interest to our local horse racing. Anyway, let's get to this race. Number 1, Daddy Jones, working well, looking improved, more muscle is seen, but has a few to overcome. Number 3, Billy Wiz, his second place finish in the Derby saves it all for his chances here tomorrow. Number 4, Regal and Royal, should be in the top 4. Number 5, Big Jewel, wasn't fit enough for a better display than that 4th place 10.5 length finish recently in the Jamaica Derby. Fitter now, much fitter now, and the manner in which he worked on last Sunday, the 29th of August, galloping 7 furlongs with stablemate Mahogany in 1:28 and the 5th, says a lot. We'll see how Big Jewel credentials will be. He has no excuse this time. Number 6, Secret Identity, has fed it to and should be a factor. Number 7, Amy the Butcher, leads the Phillies entries here on paper. Number 9, Santorini, working better, but has it all to do. Number 5, Big Jewel. Number 3, Billy Wiz. Number 6, Secret Identity. Number 1, Daddy Jones. Number 7, Amy the Butcher. The penultimate race, race 10, is for native Cheers. It's a maiden condition race. Section 2, 12 were declared, and as I said, Section 2, it's a 900 meters race, 4.5 furlongs. The winner here also will hold the track record. For how long, I don't know though. All right, number 4, Honey Bunch, could get a minor placing. Number 6, Rocket Lily, consistent filly who gets first time cheek pieces. Number 7, Cruella, was a late scratch on her intended debut on the 1st of May. Took quite a while to get back to race though, and not much exercise support. Was doing very well prior on the exercise track. Has youth, and I'm not sure you can rule this one out completely for the win, that is. Number 8, Absolute Blue, a debutant by born the 16th of May, a big colt by Stormcraft out of Catalog by Skipping. Owner, breeder, trainer Carl Anderson. Lucian Morgan is the groom. Absolute Blue needs time to be blower. Will debut, however, with tongue tie and Lasix. Number 10, Colin Flight, decent winning chance. Number 11, Quiet Boss, was expected to run well on the 25th of August, but the jockey fell and Quiet Boss didn't get to run. Should be considered in your top 3. Number 6, though, Rocket Lily, who I didn't say anything on. Rocket Lily is consistent and gets first-time cheek pieces on. Omar Walker remains and is the horse to beat. So I'm selecting number 6, Rocket Lily, from number 10, Curling Flight, number 11, Quiet Boss, number 7, Cruella, number 4, Honey Bunch. Final race for Thrills and Up is a restricted overnight allowance race for non-winners of a overnight race lifetime. 10 were declared and they will go down the straight course, 1,000 meters straight. Number 4, Raw Liquid, should do well again, loves the straight and consistent, has nemesis, well, recent nemesis, number 9, Loose Ball, to contend with once again. Number 6, Nevada, ran well without the whip on the 25th of August, going 5 furlongs round, finished 3rd, 4 lengths behind Victory Return, Drummer Boy. The whip is returned. Anthony Thomas, interesting. He last won with this horse on the 15th of May by 7.5 lengths, beating Air 5 with here and Baby Star. Number 8, Money Monster, maybe tomorrow he'll be prepped to be a monster against these. Let's see. Number 9, Loose Ball, loves the straight and recent to 1, even though breaking awkwardly from the gates and beating number 4, Raw Liquid, by 3/4 of a length. They will renewed rivalry, but this time I'm thinking Raw Liquid will turn the tables on. Number 10, Beach Boy, returns in fair condition and has to improve to win. Shane Ellis, he gets the call from on a horse that is well drawn. Number 8, Money Monster for me. Number 4, Raw Liquid. Number 9, Loose Ball. Number 10, Beach Boy. Number 6, Nevada. Top horses. Nevada, it's really strange how he won by 7.5 lengths for her last victory. Well, we'll see what will happen. All right, that's it for the Open Gate Show. I must tell you now that I have a crick neck and it's paining like hell, but I have to do the show. The fans, the love for horse racing, no matter what, as long as I'm alive, I will try to do it. Take care now, good luck, and join me Tuesday when I will analyze the Wednesday race card on September 8th. Take care. God bless you.
Check out KD's Vehicle Headlamp and Restoration.